Ragupati Raghava Rajara Patita Pavana Sitaram Ragupati Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram 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 Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Jaya Lakshman Jaya Hanuman Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Lakshman Hey Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Raghupati Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman, Jai Hanuman. Jaya Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Sri Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Rama Navami Mahamahotsava ki, Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for everyone who came here and for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to be in a holy day with holy people to chant holy name in a holy place, actually. Because it is holy place. It is explained in scriptures that whenever devotee coming together, Krishna has to manifest. He has to reside in that place. Hari sadavasit tatra yatra bhagavata janaha gayanti bhakti bhavena harirna maiva kevalam. Hari sadavasit tatra nivasati nishchitam. Krishna or Ram will reside in the place where devotees coming together and they glorifying gayanti bhakti bhavena with affection, with love, they glorifying his name and glorifying his activities. Because glorification of activities of the Lord is the only medicine. Glorification of his holy name is the only medicine in this very confusing age. Very, very confusing age. Nivritta tarshayurupagiyamanas bhava aushadhi chutra manobhiramat sa uttama shloka gunanavadi. To glorify Supreme Lord with our best abilities, with the best selected verses. This is a bhava aushadhi. Aushadhi means medicine. And the biggest disease of this world is not coronavirus, not diabetes, not heart attack, this is a bhava roga. Bhava roga, which we can touch today with you with few words. It's the greatest challenge for me, of course, to put all philosophy of all the Vedas, of all Ramayana, which is actually originally 1 billion shlokas given by Lord Brahma to Lord Narada. And Narada Muni, he will come and he explained to Valmiki, you have to boil it down and make it into 24,000 at least. Bab ka beta sipai ka ghoda kuch nahi to thoda thoda. At least something. So now I have bigger challenge than Valmiki to put all Ramayana in 24 minutes. So how is it possible? Impossible. But impossible means I am possible, you know. Everything is possible. Mukham karoti vachalam phalgum langayate girim tat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarini. Even blind can see the stars at daytime. And lame person, he can cross the mountains, Himalayas. And even the crazy people can become wise. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. And what is most surprising to me, I'm very honest with all of you today, and we are like one family, andar ka mamla. You know, in India they have this big, I like it very much. In India this big advertisement board, you know, Rupa, ye andar ka mamla. So this is a family business, you know, it's andar ka mamla. Because Peter, tumeva mata cha pita, tumeva bondur sasaka, tumeva vidyam dravidam, tumeva sarva mama deva deva. So Krishna is our Tisham Brahmama Hadyuniraham Vijah Pradas. Pita, he's our father. Sita Maharani, our mother. Lakshmi Narayana, Sitaram, Radha Krishna. This is our mother and father, and we are all family. And family means father and mother, I love you. No? So family. Family. Father and mother, I love you. You get. So this is. We love you. Father and mother, I love you. So this is an abbreviation. Get ready for many abbreviations. I like abbreviations. Right? And recently I wrote one book. I don't know, I'll not be able to bring in my suitcase, check and luggage, all books to provide for all Australia. But definitely we brought few books. I call this book, Hold, One Family, the Symphony of Love and Compassion. Hold. Hold means home of love and devotion. So this is another one. Home of love and devotion. And that's exactly what we want to create, isn't it? We want to create that family. We want to create this father and mother, I love you. So we want to love somebody. Everybody wants to love somebody in this world. And we are looking for some mirage. We are looking in some Shruti Shrukam Mrigatrishni Rupam. Shastra says that Mrigatrishni, we are running like mad animal for the drop of water in the desert of Australia. I learned before I came here, this is my first time visit somehow, and 90% or whatever is like desert. Unbelievable. You see, and still we are trying to adjust somehow or other on the sea coast, somehow. So we are trying to adjust. And people still trying to be happy. But we're going to discuss about what is real happiness, actually. Because Ramanti Yogina Ananti. Rama means happiness, satisfaction. Atyantika Sukha Pravritti, Atyantika Dukha Nivritti. Okay? So, Atyantika Sukha Pravritti means unlimited happiness. Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam. Ambudhi means ocean of happiness. Every one of us, including presidents of US, Russia, Ukraine, Iran, everybody want to be unlimitedly happy. Perhaps that's what they are fighting for. And guess what? Bad news. They will never be happy by fighting. Because as it is said, the best battle is the one which never started. The best battles which never started. That's why I have also another abbreviation, 4P golden rules. Previous precautions prevent the problem. So that's why previous precautions prevent the problem. That's why the spiritual knowledge given to us, this is the torchlight of knowledge. And it's not Indian, it's not Chinese, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, nothing to do with all these abbreviations, upadhis. Sarva upadhi vinirmuktam tat paratvena nirmalam rishikena sevana bhakti ruchyate. We have to get out from the box. On the side of the road, please forgive me, I will be shooting from the hip like this. So sometimes you have to make notes because many things will go above your head. I'll be dropping you some information which could be homework for all of you. And one of the wonderful books you can read later on is called Leadership, Self-Deception, Getting Out of the Box. For those who are watching us on Facebook and all our beautiful viewers. And Listeners, this is very, very important for all of us nowadays, especially nowadays, to get out from the box of our narrow-mindedness. Because real knowledge is nothing to do with Hindu, Muslim, Christian. There's nothing to do with modern designations. It's about the truth. And as a truth cannot become half. Chanakya Pandit said, as a woman cannot become half pregnant. As a man cannot become half dead. Similarly, truth cannot become half. Whether it's truth or this is lie. It cannot be in between. So what we are talking about Satyam Param Dhimahi. Param Satyam Dhimahi. We are talking about absolute truth. Absolute means Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. What is the truth? And that conquest, to understand the truth, Tasmat Gurum Prapadyata Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. Very intelligent people, they're looking for that. Tasyaiva Hetuh Prayatit Takovido. Very intelligent people, they're looking for the truth, nothing less than truth. We don't want half-baked cake. We need proper sweets. Susukham kartum agayam. We want to become really happy. And I hope it's not only me who want to be happy. Anyone would like to become happy here? Honestly. 2 hands. Say loudly, Haribo. Wow, I thought it's only me. Huh? Everyone in this world. Seriously, everyone. And recently, I'm just a little introduction before I even start to speak about that. Because I have only 23 minutes left only. One very, very prosperous businessman, from Kazakhstan. He came and traveled. It's very, very big, very difficult. VIP. Of course, my definition of VIP, I'll share with you today. Very insignificant person. So very, very insignificant person. So, actually, but it's very difficult to come close. But trust me, I have been for the last 40 years, as they say in Hindi, upor niche, aage piche. I traveled everywhere, each and every corner. The only Australia left, which I never visited. So finally, I got all of you. Yes. Just I was telling, somebody was trying to make movie Netflix about us. So in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, and I happened to meet with all these big super duper pooper film stars and whatnot, Hollywood, Bollywood, and guess what? They're not happy. No, smiling faces, crying hearts. Yes, as they say in Nepali, mutumati dunga rakera hasnu parnecha means they're keeping big stone on the heart, big stone. And they have to smile. Hello, how are you? And very often happens even in spiritual life. People, they say, putting the mask, mask. And there are two major emotions in this world. One is a fear. Bhaya dvitiya abhiniveshatasya. Fear. And another one, extreme, is love. So fear is always demanding. Always feeling adhura, always feeling empty inside. That's why, because uncertainties in this life, we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know. Oh, what will happen if I'll get diseased? What is if my daughter will not get married? What if I'll lose my job? If my visa will be cancelled? What will happen that time? Oh, and then because of that we are trying to, vacuum. Like vacuum. It's a vacuum always sucking. It's like whatever is empty in our heart, it's sucking, trying to fill up that gap. But real spiritual life, real love starts from giving, not from deficiency. Actually, real love, in Hindi they say, prachar bhojan ka dakkar. When you're completely satisfied, some burp comes. Redistributing overflow. Yes. Because as I say again in Hindi, khali pet na bhajan gopala le lo apna kanthi mala. We are very happy. So, no, this is the process of Shakti Parinamavada. You have to be happy. I mean, we have to be happy. Because people, they don't care how much you know, really. They want to know how much you care. They don't care how much you know. Now ChatGPT knows much better, more than you. And Mr. Artificial Intelligence can do anything for you. So you cannot impress people by amount of information you know. Information, no transformation. No, actually, no, seriously. I have traveled all over the world and I have been everywhere. And guess what? Nothing new. I thought in Australia there will be something new, maybe some golden houses like in Lanka. But nothing, same buildings. Same dry faces of people in airport. Like in line. I'm standing in line, I said, why people? Somebody died today or what? What happened? And everybody, and so, and I have been everywhere, from Kanyakumari to Badrika Ashram, from, Dwarika to Jagannath Puri, we traveled everywhere. Okay? And sometimes I've seen, and in South India, just now I came, I just got some PhD award in Bangalore. So it's a university in Mantralaya. So I've seen South Indians, they're snoring in Sanskrit. Sometimes they don't even know what they're talking about. And I asked one guy, okay, after talking all this stuff, what is the essence? Yam swanubhavamakilam shruti saramekam. What is the essence? Just keep talking. All mantra, tantra, yantra, puja. What is this? 4, 2, 3, 7. Very often it becomes meaningless. It becomes mechanical. So because we have to start with the final destination. And that's a very nice book, perhaps of you heard about that. It's 7 Habits of Successful People, right? Stephen Covey. Start from the end. So similarly, what we want to start today, we want to start from the end. Teacher asked children, my dear kids, like today I was asking small children, what do you like the most? Who you would like to become in future when you'll become big? Somebody said, I want to be engineer, I want to become doctor, I want to become policeman. I did it recently. I was in UK, Bhaktivedanta Manor in Gurukula. What do you become? I want to become teacher, so many things. And one boy said, I want to be happy. And teacher said, oh, wait, you didn't understand the question, boy. No, teacher, you didn't understand the answer actually. The answer is, whatever I want to be, that's another thing. At the end, I want to be happy, not just smiling like this. It's called cheers. And it's true, sometimes you have to smile. Through the tears. I will smile through the sadness, like shining sun, through the clouds. I overcome my madness and relieve myself from doubts. When life will throw you down with no light around, I firmly put on tilak and chant the holy sound. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sometimes it happens in our life that life throwing you so down with no light around. What to do? And trust me, I have seen this. And if you really want to understand how many friends do you have in your life, that will be tested. And that's Ramayana. That will be tested. Who is who? Dud ka dud, pani ka pani. Because it's very nice to be a friend when sun's shining and chopan bhog and pushpa abhishek. What about when stones will start to be thrown at you? Hey, what happened? And that also from your near and dearest people. Like Lord Shiva says to Sati. You can tolerate the offenses of the enemies, that's okay. But you cannot never tolerate offenses from your near and dear people. It's hurting like anything, intolerable. That's what Daksha did to the Sati, to the daughter. She could not tolerate, she put fire on herself. So similarly, happens. That's what Ramayana is about. The nearest people put Sri Ram in trouble. And those who were by his side, Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Sugriv, they never left him. Because real friends are those with whom so nice to be even when you're keeping silent. Even to keep silence with whom feeling not boring at all. Those real friends with whom just to be together, it's already wonderful. Or to speak about taking challenges of life. And Shri Ram, we cannot do this. We cannot establish dharma unless we have a wonderful team. We need to have a family. That's what Sri Ram, he showed to us. Whether you're Hanuman or you're spider or squirrel or Sugriv, Angada. And sometimes you can make mistakes also. Sugriv made quite a few mistakes. But never mind. Ram, he accepted him. Acceptance. We may not discuss it today about the secrets of relationships. But the only thing I'll tell you today is that without Vaishnava family, if you really want to understand whether we are blessed or not, if we have wonderful association of devotees. That's what Parikshit Maharaj, he always praying in Srimad Bhagavatam. If I have to die, and I have to take birth again, my dear Lord, if perhaps, well, most likely, if I'll take birth again, I want 3 things, my dear Lord. 3 things I only need. Punascha bhuyat bhagavatanante ratir prasangascha dadashrayeshu mahatsuyam yam upayami srishtim maitri astu vishwasya namo dvijebhyaha. He says, my dear Lord, punascha bhuyat bhagavatanante. If I have to take birth again, I want 3 things. I want attachment to your lotus feet. I want association of wonderful Vaishnavas. Because in association of Vaishnavas, I will always remember you, my Lord. Manas smareta shupater gunamste. I will always remember you. Vitrasura says. And I want maitri astu vishwasinamod vijebhyaha. I want friendly relationships with all living entities, not only with Australians or Ukrainians or Russians, with everyone. My mother Ukrainian, my father Russian. And I'm Indian. Andar kamamla. So it's true, but because we are not Ukrainian, not Indians, not Nepalis, not Chinese, we are soul. Ajo nityam shashvatayam purano nahanyati hanyamani shariri. We are soul. And soul doesn't have nationality. And soul is Sachitananda Vigraha. We are all full of bliss, happiness, eternity, nitya. We are not just temporary for, Prabhupada said flapping dead bodies for 50 years, 60 years. What's this? Nothing. Sometimes I'm looking back, man, and I'm thinking, I'll show you a few photos today. Just few afternoons before, I was a small kid already, running like these kids. Now we're nearly 60 already. I'm thinking, man, already life gone. What are you talking about? Few more afternoons around. We have to leave something. We have to leave the legacy behind. We want to leave footprints behind, isn't it? We don't want to leave butt prints. We want to leave all life sitting doing nothing. No, we have to do something. And to love means to do something. It's a verb. To love means to do something. So if we love Supreme Lord, we have to do something. And that's establishing the principles, establishing dharma. We have to establish the challenge. Spiritual challenge we have to take to establish some principles, as did Lord Ram. And it's not going to be easy. All religious principles in this planet, dharma samsthapanarthaya, sambhavami yuge yuge, were established during the battlefield. Whether it's Ramayana, with Ravana in Sri Lanka, whether it's Mahabharata, Mahabharat, Gera chahiye bhanje. And there always will be some Shakuni Mamajis and Duryodhanas in our lives. Is it not? Mamaji gera chahiye bhanje. So always vichara is Shakuni Mamaji, kahan se niklega. And the last moment, this Shakuni will come. This is envy. Envy. And even somebody, the nearest friend, somebody will definitely poison his ear. Like Manthara and Kaikeyi. So Dasharat Maharaj, he didn't have kids for 60,000 years. And then he took blessings from Vishwamitra, and then later on Rishi Shringi. I will make episodes like a demo. I will not go in details. See, after the break. Sunday ho, Monday ho, so blow cow anda. Tab ho jayega thanda jab Yamaraj marega danda. That's its Indian advertisement. Aaj tak, see after the break. I saw this in India. Sunday ho, Monday ho, so blow cow anda. And I was thinking, tab ho jayega thanda. Jab Priya Maharaj marega danda. So like that. So we're doing this as an advertisement of Ramayana. So and then they were praying to the saintly Rishi people, to Vishwamitra, to Rishi Shringi, and finally they got in this wonderful Pushya, and this appearance of Lord Ram, and tomorrow appearing, Lakshman, Shatrughna, right? So, and Bharata. So amazing. So much happiness, so much satisfaction. And Sri Ram, everything was going smoothly. Ram gives so much happiness to everyone. And Sri Ram, he is Maryada Purushottam. He appearing to establish the discipline, Maryada Purushottam. Then we can see comes, Leela Purushottam. And then finally Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes as a Prema Purushottam. It's a very, very nice sequence, if you can just discuss it. Before, to get to the Prem, other day we were discussing from Shraddha to Prema, this journey. This is a journey from becoming free from this Shakuni mentality, selfishness, of dissatisfaction. Because fear creates dissatisfaction and taking only, taking. Because I'm adhura, I'm limiting myself something, I'm dissatisfied, I'm taking. Putram dihi, rupam dihi, ganam dihi, striyam dihi, visa dihi, jai jagadisha, dhan sampatti ghar mein aave, jai jagadisha. You notice this, right? People coming, dhan sampatti ghar mein. Many people even religiously, they coming, they asking from God something, asking. But real love starts from the level of giving. That's why spiritual process is from the selfishness, childhood selfishness of taking, to the maturity of giving. That's the journey. Because ultimate journey, ultimate ends in selfless love. Ahaituki apartihataya atma suprasiddha. Ahaituki means, hetu means cause. Ahaituki, causeless giving, like that. People throwing stone at you and you give them flower. That's okay. Nityananda Prabhu. Welcome to Nityananda Airlines. Yes, he is giving that business class ticket back to Godhead. And that's called Jesus Christ. See, another example. Father, please forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They killed him and he said, forgive them. It's okay. That's another topic. So, selfless giving. And Sri Ram, even taking inconveniences to establish some principles. He was growing very happily, and then Vishwamitra took him. He killed all the demons. You see wonderful drama today. Marichi, Subahu, and all these guys, he killed Taraka. So they killed all the guys. They got married. They went to Nepal, Mithila, Janakpur. How many of you been in Nepal? Never-ending peace and love, Nepal. So this is... But no, it's old version. Now, modern version is never ever peace and love. So, unfortunately. Koi man se dukhi, koi tan se dukhi, koi dhan vina udas. Tora sob dukhi sukhi, Ram ka das sukhi. Krishna das sukhi. So, people dissatisfied. They are so frustrated. But Nepal actually a beautiful country. That's why I gave my heart also to Nepal. So many times. Yes, everything was perfect. They got married with Sita. They came back to Ayodhya. Wonderful celebration. And just one day before coronation, what else? You can never even expect, nothing happened. But so many slips between cup and lips. Anything can happen. And just this mantra came. Shakuni mantra, always some character over there. What a lila. Krishna is very expert, Actually, I tell you one thing, Krishna doesn't like boring movies, All this appeal. He needs some action, Din 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 00108. Not 7. So this is real hero. Krishna is real hero. And he needs some action movie. And if you really want to present, if you really want to feel the presence of Krishna or Ram in your life, you have to make your life as a story tale. You have to make it not boring show bottle for the public show, just okay, tika marne ke liye. No, you have to make it action movie. Then Krishna should be very interesting. I remember in Gurukula, one child came in our Gurukula, and he gave me one picture. In that picture, he drew, it was like this curtain of altar, and one devotee comes, and he opened the curtain and want to see Krishna, peeping inside the altar, like this. And another photo he made, the same devotee cleaning the floor of the temple with a broom, and Krishna peeping out from the altar, and seeing devotee. So, and this child wrote, don't try to see Krishna, try to do something so Krishna can see you. Like that. That's our life. We have to do something in this short life. Krishna and darshan means darshan. You know darshan? Darshan. Darshan pavitra koro. Oh, darshan. Darshan do, Guruji, darshan. What darshan? Darshan in Sanskrit means philosophy, siddhanta. Darshan means Guru, Chakshudan Diloje, Janme Prabhu se Divya Gyan Haride Prokashito. Guru, actually, teacher, a real teacher, he gave us the eyes to see the world in proper perspective, through the scriptures, through the philosophy, through the knowledge. Prakashante Mahatmanaha. And that knowledge can never be received unless we give up that shield of false ego. Because there are three major obstacles in receive any darshan, to receive any knowledge. Three obstacles. You know what? I know that. This guy, who is he thinking he is? Bideshi. Yeah, true. So many times I had this I don't want to go to that direction. I'm in India, so many big snoring inside. In Badrikashram, I had this experience, and also in Varanasi, in so many places, South India. Sometimes I went to Joshi Mat, sometimes to Shingiri Mat, so many cases we have, right? One guy was telling, hey, who is this Mlecha? I'm preaching. What is this preaching? And he spoke in Hindi, actually. And he didn't know that I know Hindi. And he's big acharya. I don't want to mention names because we are online. big guy, big dariwala. And many chelas. And I was distributing book of Srila Prabhupada. Really. And and I didn't say anything. Anyway, let him go. Why fighting? Neophyte, new fight. What is this? Let him go. Headache free, I don't know. And he was going, and blah, 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 dissatisfied, Dukhi wala. I call them Dukhi club members. So dissatisfied. Okay, let him go. But then he started to speak something about Srila Prabhupada. And this, ye kaun hai? Yeah, hey, this is already Jai Shri Ram. And then I told him, hey Baba, abhi chup ho jaiye. Tab wo डर आ गया. हिंदी समझते यार. ये देशी है विदेशी. Then he switched his language into Sanskrit. Snoring in Sanskrit, speaking in Sanskrit. So he spoke with his chelas, in Sanskrit. And then said, hey, Bhavana putra nivasasi, ami agacchatu, atra agacchatu. Oh, Sanskrit bhi jante hain. Kinchit janami prachala. So, and he said, who are you? I said, who are you? I said, so you had to fight. And he said, can you tell me, Swamiji? I said, and it was Badrika Ashram actually. Oh, how been the Badrika Ashram? Narayana Rishi. So this temple, and so many pujaris came, so many, and we had some fight with him a little bit. Why are you saying this about it? Do you know who is this person? आप जानते हैं कौन है? हाँ कौन है? कौन? And a big crowd already around us. So, If you don't know, don't speak like that, okay? Because he gave the essence of all Vedas all over the world. And I said, you are Chaturvedi, right? We spoke in Hindi. हिंदी में बात किया भाई आप तो चतुर्वेदी शायद ना आपको चार वेद मालूम है आपको ना चतुर्वेदी लगता है हाँ I said, I told him, can you tell me the meaning of all the Vedas, entire Vedic knowledge in 2 lines? Can you boil that to 2 lines? So he was boiling like pressure cooker. So he could not say. I mean, and everybody looking at him because he's very, very famous Joshimat Acharya from Joshimat. And everybody looking. So, how I can say? I said, मुझसे तो नहीं होगा 4 वेद इस जीवन में. I cannot do this. Maybe you know. You tell me, you're Chaturvedi. No, I cannot. So then maybe I can try. I said, maybe I can try. Bolo. And I told him, Bhagavad Gita, Vidaischa sarvara hameva vidyo vidantakrit vidavadeva chaham. I am the essence of all the Vedas, Krishna says. And I am creator of the Vedas. Okay? So all Pandits are, wow! Videshi! So I said, it's not my words, it's Krishna's words. Essence to understand God. And according to Shastra, I am just sample piece, I am lecha, okay? Bachpan se, from childhood, I didn't even know who is Krishna. I did not, until 20 years old, I never even saw Krishna. What are you talking about? You people, Indians, you from Jai Jagadisha, from childhood, and children, such a lucky, fortunate, they from childhood, do Agarvati Mambati, Tantra Mantra Puja. But I didn't even know. First time when I saw Krishna, this flower Krishna photo, because actually I was walking in the street, and I was in uniform. And this Hare Krishna, very smart guys, I said, Guma ulu bana dega aapko. All the followers of Krishna, actually. Krishna also very smart. In the beginning he says, Patram Pushpam Palam Priyam. And at the end, Sarvadharman Palam. Krishna comes as a needle and comes out as a flow. So, I was walking in the street, and I was in uniform. And this guy came and said, are you army man? I said, yes, I am army man. I have one book for you. What book? About war. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. This is a book about war, only for army people. And also, only for VIP. Are you VIP? Of course. That's for you, it's for you. Okay, I'm VIP. I'll give you. So I took the book, I came back home, so tired, and I opened the book, Dhritarashtra watched it, what is that book? And he said, okay, battlefield. I saw some, like Chinese, Qing, Fu, some science of war or something. Okay, my tongue twister, Kya naam yaar? So to read one line, it took me 10 minutes. I was thinking, that's far out, only for VIP, really. And after 2 lines, I went to sleep already. So I started to use this book because instead of sleeping pills, I was eating Bhagavad Gita. So like that. And of course, when I finished this book after 1 year, I realized I'm really VIP, very insignificant person, So like that. And what happened next? I'll tell you. So, see. Krishna cheated us. So like that. Yes. And all this knowledge was spoken on battlefield. And Krishna tells to Arjuna also, Arjuna, I'll give you such a Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. This is battlefield. He's going to kill everyone now. Rivers of blood going to flow. And you'll be happy. Nuclear war. No worries, Arjuna. I never told you it's going to be easy. But you'll be happy. How does it work? I was thinking, how does it work? Because, and actually, it's happiness from inside. Because you understand, we are not dying. This is spiritual wisdom given to us from different realm. It's not from this dimension completely. And that only can pratyaksha vagama. You can by experience, anubhava. Without experience, it's artificial. You'll be like, licking the bottle of honey from outside without opening the bottle. So, very curious. Let me see, what is that? And then later on I realized this real battle is happening inside our heart. Still going on. And still so many things to learn. And this battle happens with everyone on this planet. In this creation, Abrahma Bhuvanaloka Punaravartin Arjuna. So that's why intelligent people, they're using their mind. Mind is like parachute. It's working when it's open. Open your mind. Open house with open mind. And those who are intelligent, broad-minded, Brahmana, not Kripana, Brahmana, they're open-minded. They'll definitely will get that essence. Definitely. Yam swa anubhavam akilam shruti saramekam. And those who are fortunate enough, they'll get. It may be not difficult, not easy to understand in the beginning, but give benefit of doubt. And I will stop my introduction, so now we'll start to... I feel very comfortable, like in the family, that's why I'm shooting without preparation. So, conclusion is that we can never establish dharma unless we have really wonderful family, team. Whether it's Pandavas who never give up each other, even at the difficult time of their life. Like Yudhishthira Maharaj, it makes such a blunder, which was created by Krishna. Tijapka Pariksha. Similarly, confirmed, you see? And similarly, Ramayana starts, interesting enough, Valmiki Ramayana starts when, here we go, Valmiki, who is sitting, meditating, and Narada Muni comes, okay? Narada Muni comes. And he writes the wonderful shloka. Okay, let me just start presentation. And Srila Prabhupada taught us. Oops. Anyway, I missed that shloka. He writes the shloka that tapasvi, he calls himself tapasvi and jnaninam vakya purvam. He's very, very experienced, and Narada Muni comes. And he described the qualities of the recipient, of the disciple. If you indirectly, he said tapasvi. What is it, tapasya? To control the senses. Tapo divyam putra kayena sattvam tasmat shuddhyat brahma sakam tonantam. To control the senses, to control the mind, and to do duty. So Narada Muni comes and he asks him a question. Interesting enough, he asks him the question, tell me about the quality of the person who is the supreme qualities, best qualities. Okay? Is there this person on this planet who has all these wonderful qualities? And in the next 8 verses, he explained different qualities. He should be this. And Narada Muni became an ecstasy. Wow, give me some time. He took time to think a little bit because he understood what he's pointing about. He wanted confirmation that Sri Ram is the one. And Valmiki sitting just near to Ganga, Sarayu, this is Ayodhya nearby, Tamasa river, so he's just sitting nearby. He knows Ram going around, but he wants to confirm the person who has spiritual advance, Supreme Lord, he has some qualification, and he speaks about the somebody who has qualities, not impersonal. He speaks about personal aspect. Very, very deep studies of Acharyas explain us that supreme truth is not impersonal, Nirakar, Om, Shanti, Nirakar, nothing, light, nothing. No. This is a person. Brahman Paramatma iti Bhagavan iti Sabdyate. Bhagavan. And Narada Muni, in next 92 verses, he explained him Mula Ramayana. First chapter on Valmiki Ramayana, 92 verses is a Mula Ramayana. Sometimes people studying Sanskrit and in schools, they studying this Ramayana. All Ramayana in the first chapter. Briefly explains what happened after what. And then we can see Valmiki, he goes, okay, fine, get darshan of Guru, and he going to take bath, morning duty, Sandhya. And he going to take bath and do rituals. But he comes to the river, Tamasa river, and he about to do some oblations, and she's just going to the river, and all of a sudden he became distracted. Usually, sadhu never distracted. He is focused, absorption. Ekeha Guru Nandana. Whatever he does, he does. But this particular moment, he became distracted. And he saw some birds crouch. This is like, what do you call it? Crouch. It's called in Sanskrit, croucham. So this is bakula. Whatever, you can say two birds. Crane. They doing love play. Male and female, going around, doing all their love play, dance. And he just became distracted. First of all, sadhu not supposed to look here and there and see what animals do. Monkeys, Vrindavan. But he became distracted, which was surprising to him. How come? And then he saw some arrow came and pierced, this male crane, and it disturbed him completely. So curse came. He became very much shoka, because to write Ramayana you need to be in proper mood, in lamentation. Shoka. And from that shoka, shloka came out. And the shloka is a curse. He cursed that, hunter, rascal, you'll never find place here. Very heavy curse. A particular meter came out from his mouth. Then Valmiki was thinking, wait a minute, before he was a hunter, Ratnakar, he was Ratnakar. And now this Mlitsa hunter became saintly person, and he's Adikavi. Before nobody wrote any literature, but he was the first shloka or first, kavi came as a curse. And that curse, of course, our acharyas explain many meanings are there. Full Ramayana essence came out. That you killed these birds when they were in Kamvasanam. So they were playing like this, how dare. But then he said that this is also Ram saved Sita, and then many meanings he gives. Wow, this shloka, very amazing shloka. From this shloka, dukh mein sumiran sob kare, sukh mein kare na koi. So the difficulties happen to me for reason. Why I'm trying to say that, we see the difficulties in life as a stepping stones for success. Like this Judah Kriya happened with Pandavas, Yudhishthira Maharaj happened to him. Whatever happened to Valmiki, whatever happened to Draupadi. Later on, Draupadi will say to Krishna, Krishna, why me? Why me? Is it nobody else in the world? What about Australia? What about London? Why only Draupadi? Because Krishna said, my dear Draupadi, you were born for sacrifice. And how to behave and what shelter to take in difficult time. That's the teachings of Ramayana Mahabharata. So therefore, he explains what happened. And when nearest person, Kaikeyi, she loved Ram dearly. And then she comes and whimsically, spoiled by the mantra, sends them to the forest. And then Lakshman, Sita giving support, they going there. And then finally they staying and they took shelter where all great devotees in Chitrakut gathering together. And Ram, Lakshman and Sita, they took shelter of Vaishnava association. They were listening katha with them. Then Bharat comes. Are bhaiya, come back please, come back. And he became to know that father died. And he says, Sita, Ram, he was playing such a role as a husband, as a son, as a brother, isn't it? Definitely there is no time to discuss all these things, but beautiful qualities. And he's not selfish at all. Not at all. Even tinge of selfishness is not there. He said, Bharat, you go and rule the kingdom, no problem. He did last rites for his father Dasharat. And he says, gives all kingdom to brother Bharat. And Bharat serving outside of Ayodhya, and Shatrughna serving Bharat. You know that story, no? Shatrughna. Gna means killer. Shatru means enemy. Enemy killer. And he killed only one enemy, Lavanasura. Only one. Still his name, because his main success, he killed his false ego, the main enemy, Ahankar. That's why he is Shatrughna. Greatest enemy of all of us is false ego. So anyway, we know that story, and then Ram, they going, and then finally after 13 years, he does his duty, and then Sita stolen by Ravana. What an amazing story, and then he goes in that separation mood, vipralamba. That's a love in separation, such a very costly commodity, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and teaching us that the secret of all secrets, how to love Krishna in separation. And we are all in this material world, we are separated from Krishna. Yoga means connection, huge. But how to be separate from each other, from spiritual master, from Krishna, but still remain full of condensed love, without losing faith, without complaining. Complain, criticism, and criticism, complain, and comparing. These 3 C, very dangerous. How to be satisfied, santushti param sukhi. Finally, he never gave up this duty. He went and found his wife, and he found Hanuman. He took help from everyone, not only from selective people, those who from Ayodhya. No, anyone who can help me, you are most welcome. Whether you are Hanuman or you are small or big, main thing, Setu Banda, main thing together. So, and ultimately he comes. And when he comes back to Ayodhya, he again sending Sita back to forest. Just see the fun. Some people outside saying, what kind of husband it is? Again, but it's hidden. Love and separation. It's much more higher than in Sambandha, in separation. What's the meaning? And later on, Krishna, he comes teaching the same lesson. And then he says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Then you can only listen, putting conditions. And then still nobody can follow. Then he comes as a Prem Purushottam. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki! And he comes and he shows how to actually love, get the highest gift without being qualified even in this Kali Yuga. Patra, everybody take it. Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate. And he had this wonderful devotee, Murari Gupta. Wonderful. And then we know this Mahaprakash Leela. He's showing different forms. What do you want, Murari? You worship Krishna, okay? You worship, my Lord, I tried my best, I cannot. So incarnation of Hanuman. And then said, no, so I'm so sorry, I cannot chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I can chant only Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hugged him. I just tested you. And he showed him the form of Shri Ram with Lakshman and Sita. And Murari Gupta was in ecstasy. So the same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can manifest all his leelas. Who can actually, only by Krishna's mercy, prasada lesha nugrihita evahi. So what we are trying to do this, I really wanted to tell you a few realizations today in last 10 minutes. Do I have 10 minutes more? I know that this is getting late, but I wanted to share with you that only by Krishna's mercy, by Ram's mercy, it's only possible if we can really come close to understanding. By understanding his activities, we only can actually get out from this confusing world. What I am trying to show you, I'll go or rush, was one nice poem I wanted to read with you. Can somebody read this poem? Yes, can you read? This is a very nice poem. Give the mic. I read of a man
who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spend alive on earth. And now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change, for you never know how much time is left that can be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and the love the people in our lives like we have never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that the special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's action to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash?
Would you be proud when they say what they will say about how you spend your dash? So that's why what I wanted to share with you today, how we have to be grateful to Srila Prabhupada that he actually gave us this opportunity to be together. If you tell me 50 years ago that you'll be somewhere with Indian people in Australia, Africa, in China, and you're going to become monk or something like that. No, but with candle of knowledge, Jnana Deepa, Jnana Deepena Bhashvataha, Krishna says, Srila Prabhupada came like Hanuman in our life. Really like Hanuman. Hanuman compared to spiritual master by our acharyas. When he jumped to Lanka to get Sita, and Sita compared to the living entity which stuck in this golden Lanka of Australia, America, Europe, London, whatever, golden material dazzling. Nunam pramatta kurutevi karma yat indriya prithaya aprinoti nasadhumanni yato atmanoyam krishanapi krishnasudeha. Prabhupada came and said, wake up, Jeev Jago, Gauranga said. And like Hanuman. And I was thinking, this is army. Ramachandra had an army, isn't it? To establish dharma. And he told Arjuna, Krishna said, you have an army, dharma samsthapanarthaya. Nothing going to happen automatically. Nothing automatically. Kali Yuga marching forward very speedy. And we have to, nimitta matra bhavasaya, we need army. We need spiritual army, but not with the bullets and bombs. No, with compassion, kindness, good qualities. Yasyasti bhakti bhagavata kinchana sarvair gunair tatra samasati suraha. Those who are practicing bhakti, sarvair gunair, they can develop all wonderful qualities. And that's what we learn. This is, I was telling you, this is my photo 40 years ago. So this is, we were in, yes. So this is from zero to, that's what they give me this, you know. And then Srila Prabhupada came and gave this book. About war. But in the war, how you can be happy? In the war you have to kill. And Arjuna said, no. You have to kill false ego. Because body, we are not body, we are soul. You see? That's why it is said. And then that time, when somebody will tell me, you're going to become monk, you're going to preach in all the languages, you're going to be in India, in Nepal, and whatever. I would never believe. But down years, and when I was leaving my home, my mother was crying. Perhaps some Indian families, you can understand. So many relatives came, like today you people sitting, as many relatives came. I was in this uniform, used to come to home, and one day I came with antenna. My mother practically nearly fainted. Ghost. From different planet, you have alien, what is this? And we are Christians, of course, and this is, what is this nonsense? And my father was chastising me. Where are you going to stay? Where are you going to eat? Nonsense. Because my mother's was bank manager, you know, we have 4 houses, farmhouse, everything. We are just not like, okay. So I had enough. But then such a drastic change, get out. And she told me, don't come home, beta. Because I feel ashamed. Because all neighbors, they're laughing at us. They're laughing. Just look at your son. Because in our country, only in mental asylum, Pagalkhana, prisoners and Hare Krishnas. And you just think people, they're wearing this kind of dress. So don't come home, okay? Otherwise I'm feeling ashamed. So I said, well, Mom, have you been ever ashamed of me, honestly? She said, no, I never been ashamed. I was proud because I used to come as a commando officer, I come home and she used to say, this is my son. And now what I'm going to say, this is my son. Don't come home. So I told to my mom, it was 1990. So I said, Mom, you never been ashamed. You maybe not understand philosophy, that's okay. But it took guts for me to get out from the box of common understanding. Because I could not say that to you, but it was my plan to tell you this. So you can never become the director of orchestra. Director of orchestra. You can never become director of orchestra unless you have a guts to show your back to the public. So, no guts, no story. Director, because he has to show the back to the public. He doesn't care. He cares for orchestra. Because we are all so different and beautiful indeed. Together we can grow high with the spiritual speed. Like a divine orchestra, we can produce the song which will make all world united, harmonious and strong. In our song we will use the words smile, unity and joy, cooperation, love and harmony, the darkness to destroy, rejuvenating family, together we create, to bring the solace to the world before it's too much late. Create the symphony divine with a love as a holy queen. Please share your happiness with mine, so be it. And share your happiness with mine, so be it, and amen. So this is a poem. We are like orchestra. Somebody playing flute, somebody drums, somebody violin, piano. Doesn't matter as long as we are playing together. So I said, Mom, have you been ever ashamed of me before? She said, no, I never was ashamed. So I told you that time, I remember. You have never been ashamed, but I promise you, in future you will never be ashamed. You may not understand philosophy, Hindu or Sanskrit, but one thing I promise you, you never been ashamed, in future you will never be ashamed. And I left. For 27 years I never came home. And now it's Ukraine war, because Ukraine, Russia, it's crazy stuff actually. I have half of my relatives in Russia, half of mine in Ukraine, and what is this? We are like one family. Unnecessary. So I left, but now it's bombing. For those who are sleeping, huh? So So I said, no, Mom, I cannot tolerate that. Can I take you from there? So I told her. So we managed to bring you to Germany, through Germany to Delhi, and I took her to all holy places. I'm making very briefly. I took her to Haridwar, Rishikesh, and in Rishikesh, in the Ganga, I put her in the water and said, until you will learn Maha Mantra, I will not let you out from the water. Krishna, मेरे को फंसा दिया, मैं आपको फंसा दूंगा. So now you're trapped. You don't know no way back. You sit, and she was sitting for half an hour. Rama Rama Krishna, Hari Rama Krishna. No, Galat. So in half an hour she learned Maha Mantra. She learned. Then I took her to Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, everywhere. And then I took her to Nepal. In Nepal, she came and in airport in Kathmandu. She was received by some army, some red carpet, VIP entrance, like minister entry. So I just army putting garlands on her like this. And she's walking. Said, even president of country came, Vidya Bandari. She gives us some gift to her. And she's looking at me. Who are you? And I said, Mom, I'm your son, okay? I'm your son. So, and then if somebody will tell me that 40 years later, government of Nepal will give us highest award of country, like Padma Shri, Jana Seva Shri, then we open farm, houses, cows. We have more than 1,000 cows. We have doing all this big festival, the Shivaratri festivals and educational programs. We're opening Gurukula hospitals and like that. And Patshalas also, we have nearly 100 children in Patshala in Kathmandu. So I'm going from village to village, trying to bring this message of peace, message of love, which Prabhupada taught us. Prabhupada had this big heart like Hanuman. Rama Tuta Hanuman, you know the story, right? Do you mean to say he's breaking this jewelry? Hey, what are you doing, Bandar? Says, there is no Sita Ram, jis bhajane mein Ram ji ka naam na ho, usi bhajane ko gana na chahiye. So, if there is no Ram inside, I don't need this jewelry. What do you mean to say? You have Ram in your heart? Of course I have Ram in my heart. Jai Shri Ram. You know, in this famous picture, he opened his heart and Ram was there. Mera man mein base hiram, mera tan mein base hiram. So like that, when we're giving this knowledge to people, and Srila Prabhupada had a big heart. I wrote one poem. It's called Nectar. Bhakti resided in your heart like the nectar in the golden pot. You were very kind and smart to spread the love of God. Through angry ocean had to cross. 2 times got heart attack. So personally, Supreme Lord, your pot had to protect. So even single drop of nectar may never outspill. The ocean calm became and still by Lord Shri Krishna's will. By distributing nectar wide, you relieved the earth from the pain. You saved so many fallen souls who were living lives in vain. You helped us, Lord Govinda, meet. To you is our tribute. Let planet Earth embrace your feet and offer you salute. Srila Prabhupada ki. So like that. And then what happened? She came. First she was criticizing many years, 40 years ago, criticizing, but now she is just, I said, you have to do puja arati. And she was doing, and I taught her 3 mantras only. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then I taught her Hari Bol, because she said, I don't know English. She knows Italian, she knows different, but she doesn't know English. And she said, if I have to say bye-bye, hello, I want to eat, what should I say? You said Hari Bol. and she learned it so nicely. She called into, hey, Haribol, 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 Prabhu, Haribol, Haribol. So everybody is saying, well, Patri Prabhu, your mother is Prabhupada's disciple. I said, no, she's my disciple. and then she came to do arati. She came to do arati, you know. She was doing arati. I said, and she said, what to say? Because we are Christians, what to say? I said, you say Haribol and Hare Krishna. And then one mantra I told, Hey Patita Pavana Gauranga Nityananda, Hey Patita Pavana Gaur. What does it mean? Doesn't matter, just keep talking. And she was, Hare Krishna, look at me. Hare Krishna. So, and then she was doing arati to Srila Prabhupada. She was so happy. And she said that I thought I have only one son. Now I have so many sons and so many daughters. She didn't know that she didn't come to Australia. That she will see more daughters and sons. So like that. And then, so there's garlands on her, and then all our students and parents came also to receive her. And she was thinking, what's going on? I said, this is family. It's your family, by the way. And I was surprised actually. If this lady, like Kathor, Pakka, like stone, like, I get out from here, I'm ashamed of you. I'm from zero to hero. Now she's doing arati and I'm thinking, hey, Gauranga Nityananda. And I'm looking, what's going on? And I was thinking, Krishna, this lady kicked me out from the house, by the way. So, and she was going and she was blessing everyone. Now you're all my sons, I'm blessing all of you. So like that. Ashirwad. Yes. So and I was thinking, if that is possible for somebody who came from, and she's saying to all of you messages, dance, chant, be happy and chant always.
Благословите Бога, верьте в Бога. Харе Кришна, Кришна Кришна, Харе Харе, Харе Рама, Рама Рама, Харе Харе, Харе Бог.
So, that is the secret. How to make this wonderful family, despite of our differences and frustration and maybe misunderstanding. That's all temporary stuff. That will go away. But many small hands do big work. And if you really want to please Sri Ram, if you want to make this bridge, Setu Banda, and to save so many living entities, from this confusing world back to Vaikuntha, Goloka. That bridge can be done only together, never alone. That's why Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, they teaching. This is a welcoming visiting card to Nepal. Welcome to Nepal. Never ending peace and love. This is our places in Nepal. Those who never came in the country of Himalayas. And Krishna says, out of mountain I am Himalayas. So that's why you're most welcome. And I'm very, very happy to make that bridge directly from Himalayas to Australia, Sydney. Such a bridge, huh? And next time we'll meet there only. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Kuni Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nidai Gaura Premanande, Jai Shri Ram, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Ananta Kuni Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki, Gaura Premanande, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.